Hey, what's up? We are live. Question of the day today is how many subs do you have? Right? How long have you been uploading videos anyway? Right? I don't know. I'll tell you. I think this business of getting or gathering subscribers is much like a retail store, right? How long have you been uploading videos? Or of getting subscribers is much like hi Tony, hey Fat Pig 12. How long have you been uploading? This business of getting subscribers is much like um hey Mrs. Halima, what's up? It's much like retailing. Tony has 20 subs. Fantastic. How long have you been uploading? If you understand anything about entrepreneurship or retail, you'll understand that um there are things that bring people into your shop. There are things that keep people in your shop. There are high ticket items, there are low ticket items, right? You can call people to the channel, but there are other things that you need to do to keep them on your channel. I created my channel around a year or so ago. I've been uploading for just over a week. Oh, Fossil, what's up? Yeah, JD James, JD Games. Don't upload that often. So I feel there's one thing you can do to get subscribers. It's a whole other thing to do when you want to get viewership, right? You It depends on what game you want to play. So a few months now. Oh, Mrs. Halima is new to YouTube. April, May, June. Yeah. Oh, big boys, 278 subs. What's up? Bacon for life. So please make note of that. Make note of the fact that you'll need different skill sets to get from 0 to 10 subs, from 0 to 100 subs, from 100 to 200, and so forth and so on. Right? It's a bit like working out. You need to give yourself time to recover, to go again, to go again, to go again. Consistency has a lot to do with it. Right? You need to figure out your niche, you need to figure out everything. As well, you need to be consistent. You remember in school when they were teaching you about simple interest, compound interest. Compound interest over time beats simple interest. But on a small scale, the difference between simple interest and compound interest isn't that big. If you're consistent enough, you'll get there. You'll get there. I'm very convinced of it. I'm utterly convinced of that. So the skills that you'll need to gather subscribers, the skills that you'll need to gather viewership, different skills, right? And what I can continue to urge you is please gather as much information as you can from different creators, right? And pick what you can, pick what you can use, pick what you can find, what you find to be useful, okay? As well as what is applicable to you. So pick what is useful to you, watch so many creators, read a lot of blogs, how people got there. Some of these things is like reading a book on business, autobiographies. It's like the mindset of it. You don't need to do exactly what other people did. Okay. JD Games, we love you so much. Guys, say bye to JD Games. Please come back. Come back soon. All right. So my point is exactly that. You can pick an idea from listening to other creators talk. You don't need to do what they did to get to where they are, but you can learn a lot from listening to them talk. So pick what's useful to you and what's applicable to you. A lot of these guys like to talk about how you need a tripod stand, you need this, that, and the other thing. That's not true, right? You can use the phone that you have, use what you have. I love those lessons to use what you have. Don't use things that you don't have. If you need other things, acquire new skills, of course, but use what you have to go after the thing you want and then tell us about it so that we know that it's also possible. Be consistent enough, right? Be very, very consistent. So that's kind of just what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Learn from others, be consistent, use what you have. Okay? Those are kind of the three lessons. I'll probably make another video about it. How do you go live while on the phone? I think there are so many videos that do that. I can make another video about it, but there are so many people who've made that video. You can Google it. You can go live on your phone, right? So the whole culture, the whole zeitgeist suggests that you need this. People will sell you things like you need this to in order for you to be cool. You need this in order to get that. You need this in order for that. You don't use what you already have. Those are lessons of life. That's Darwinism. That's Christianity. That's everything. Use what's at your disposal to share your knowledge. Whether you like math, you want to talk about math, whether you like English literature, you like whatever, architecture, just talk about it. There are plenty of people in the world who like those things. Fantastic, Fed Pick. Fantastic. Please do. Please do. All right. You're not good at maths. That's funny. What are you good at? Whatever it is that you are passionate about, there are many, many people out there in the world who like those kinds of things too. So have a go at it. Have a real go at it. Be brave. Okay. Oh, awesome. You love reading books. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's a trait that I used to have. I don't do that as much anymore. I really need to go back to reading. But I hope you get the point I'm trying to make here that whatever little insecurity, fear, whatever is holding me back, try to push through it. Yo, cool Aaron, what's up? What's up, my friend? Put it aside. I'm alright, my friend. And go after what you want. right? Go after this first sub, the second sub, third sub, double the effort, double the effort. Consistency is the equivalent of compound interest, right? The more you upload, the more you know what works, what kind of doesn't work. The more you shape it, the more you shape it into something that works for you, right? Or you find out this doesn't work for you. Whatever it is, it's just information. It's just fodder. It comes in, it goes out. You understand what's going on, right? People will tell you that you need to make popular videos about this game or this movie or preview this or unboxing videos, or maybe you could make it, right? You'll try it, you'll see if it works for you, right? You can document yourself just doing regular things, going to work, going to school, going to take the bus, at the back of your parents' car, whatever. Just keep throwing it out there to see what works. When something 10, what's up? What's up, 10? Do whatever you want to do, 10. That's the whole thing, right? You are a unique person. Remember the 4th of November. Remember what makes you special, right? Your friends at school, your friends in life like you for some reasons. Find those reasons, right? Find those reasons and shoot them. Put them on camera, talk about them. I'm sure we'll love them as well. Your friends don't like you because you're the richest, you're the smartest, you're the prettiest, or whatever. If you have friends like that, fine, good for you. Then put it on camera. But some of us like you for some other reason. Because you are a good person, you are there for me, you're understanding, you listen to my problems, all these things. Then put it on camera. Will watch your videos because of it. Whatever it is that is particular to you, don't fake it, right? Personality, yeah. Your friends like you for who you are. Some people don't like you, some people are indifferent. There are over 7 billion of us in this world. Not everybody is supposed to like you. You can find 10 friends, 100 friends, some people in Malaysia, some people in Europe, some people wherever you need to go. I'm telling you, use what you have. You are enough. You've always been enough. You are always going to be enough. Don't believe that you need this, you need to fake this, you need to try this. No, you as you are enough, right? For me, it's a pleasure. I, I made another video the other day saying, I love all my friends here on YouTube. I've gotten to know you a little better. You shared some of your stories with me. I ask you all kinds of questions, you answer. It is fantastic. I enjoy the company, I enjoy all of it, right? So use that, use your personality. People will come see you, right? Understand that. So don't believe the hype that you need the coolest gadgets, you need the coolest this. No, you don't. That's not true at all. Maybe they needed it. Doesn't mean that you need it, right? Rainbow. What's up, Rainbow? I like this series called Blackish. There's a lady, Tracy Ellis Ross. Her name's Rainbow on the show. I love Rainbow. What's up, Rainbow? So my point here that I'm making is that you need consistency, You need to learn a lot from other creators. You need to always be authentic, right? Be open, be all these things, be yourself, and let us enjoy you, let us welcome you into our screens, into our homes, into our lives, right? Thank you so much, Fed Fig. Thank you, right? So don't believe the market, don't believe people saying you're terrible, 10 people saying you're horrible, 100 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people saying terrible things about you. Don't believe it. There are 7 billion of us. So what if 10 people don't care about you? 10 people are horrible to you, 100 people, 1,000 people. Damn, bad pig. Don't believe the hype. Okay. There's way too many of us. You can find way too many friends. You don't need everybody to be your friend, right? Just don't do no harm, you know, be the best you can be. Unless someone is actually horrible. Yeah, if you're doing bad things, then it's something else, right? So you you'll have one subscriber for a week or 10 weeks or whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What matters is find your friends, find your people, right? So you run into 10 people that are not your people, great, right? At least you know those people are not your people. On to the next 10, on to the next 10, on to the next 10. Just like that, some of them will be your people. I assure you. I assure you, right? You are not alone. Michael Jackson made a song, You Are Not Alone. 10 has 53 subs now. 53 subs, right? That is awesome. Be grateful for it. Enjoy it. This is the time you'll remember. Remember when I just had only 53? Remember when I had one? Oh my God. Remember when I had only 100? Oh my goodness. You'll remember it. Just enjoy it. Take it in, right? It might not be where you want to be right now, but it's very far from where you started. Okay? Enjoy it. Enjoy the process. Michelle Obama says you are becoming, right? You might not be where you want to be, but you are becoming. You used to have 0 subs. You used to have 1 sub. You used to have 10 subs. Right? Look at you go. Look at you go. Look at you go. You are becoming. So take time to smell the roses. If it took you, if you are feeling stuck at whatever number of subscribers you have, let it go. Look around. Enjoy the scenery. Right? And then go back to work to get more subscribers. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe you are inadequate. You can never be inadequate. You see now, I thought I'd never get past 10 subs. You see? You see? So enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't be the glass half empty kind of person, right? You have 32 subs right now, Roblox kid. 32. And you thought you'd never pass 10. My goal for the year is getting to 20 subs. Yeah. And you never thought you'd pass 10. Where are you going to get the first sub? Oh my goodness. Where are you going to get the second sub? All right, we upload a video, crickets, nobody watches. Oh my goodness, right? My goal is 300. Yeah. Remember when you got that first sub? Oh my God, this might work. This is interesting. This is funny. Now you're stuck at 1 sub. Oh my God, how do I double it? How do I double that? Right? Enjoy figuring it out. right? Right. Enjoy the process, enjoy the road, and don't you believe the hype that you are not enough. You are enough. You've always been enough. Okay, my friends. So please, please don't believe the hype. Real King Bacon has 54. What's up? That's awesome. Remember when you got the first sub? Remember when you had zero, zilch, nada? It kind of makes you an artist. How do you mean human being? What's up, human being? Long time, my friend. Yeah, you remember when you only had zero, one? Oh my God. Do you remember when you reached 10 double figures 4 years ago? Oh my God. I mean, surely I was with that. I said, just you check that out. All right, I'll check your channel out 10. So bring that part into your content. Ah, yeah, yeah. I do believe if you're a Christian human being, I do believe Jack Smith. What's up? How many subs, Jack Smith? If you're a Christian and hear about, yeah, you hear about that we are made in the eyes of our Creator, in the likeness of our Creator, and we are like our Creator. It means we are creative. I do believe every human being out there, thank you very much, human being, is creative and hence has an artistic side, right? I think all these labels, I'm not huge into labels. I love words, but some of these labels restrict you, you know. Steve Jobs says, look at the world around you. It was made by people who are no smarter than you are. They are no smarter than you. That applies to the world as we see it, the internet, content creators. You too can make cool things that people gravitate towards, right? The first thing might not be as cool as the 10th thing. Your first video might not be as cool as your 100th video, your 1000th video. As you get experience, as you learn the tricks, the knack, the exposure to everything. So just as much as when you were starting off and you made a video and nobody watched and you had zero subscribers, right? Now when you have one subscriber, 10 subscribers, like cool, I made something that 10 people watched. This thing was not there, now it's there. 10 people have seen it. How cool is that? All right, come back soon, Roblox kid. I think that's the trick people play on us. That's the trick people play on you, that somehow you are not enough or somehow you are less than or whatever, right? That's not true. That's really not true. You start by sucking, of course, but over time you get better, right? And that applies everywhere. So I just find this to be so cool, right? This is very, very interesting to me. And to have something on your mind, to draw it, put it up, and people find it, oh, it sucks. Oh, it doesn't suck. It's kind of good. It's not so good, right? How do rappers say it? You could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with us, right? to make one video on YouTube, to have one person watch it. Do you know how many videos are there on YouTube, on the internet, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram? To just have one person view it, that's something. What did you do to get that one person to see it? So don't let these guys trick you to thinking that you're not cool. That's cool. You got somebody into your store. They didn't buy anything. Okay, let's get another person in. Let's get 10 people, 100 people. Oh, okay. Out of 100, 10 bought. Out of 1,000, one bought. Okay, that's my average. How do I improve that? That's the skill. Sometimes, for some reason, people can accept the fact that you can be successful. Yeah, Brandy. Hey, Brandy. Where have you been, Brandy? Right. So I'm not like that. I'm not wired in that way at all. I I'm convinced that it was necessary for me to be here. I'm convinced it's necessary for all of you to be here on earth breathing this air at this time. I wasn't born in the dinosaur age. I would have been devoured. I wasn't born in the agrarian age, industrial age. This is the fourth industrial revolution, as they say it. The information age, right? I believe I can have some impact, if not on one life, on my life, on my neighbor's life, on my children, my future children, my girlfriend, my future wife, whatever. My life matters. So I'm okay with that. Risk and sacrifice is the journey from foolishness into mastery. Of course, you understand what I'm saying, human being. Yeah, you struggle, you live, you grow. Flowers grow out of the dirt, from the dirt towards the sky. Say it louder, human being, much louder. Sing it from the rooftops. All right. First, it was racism. I don't know if it was first, but the throughout society, there's always been people perpetuating this idiotic thought that some people are better than others. No. All right, Fed Pig, please come back soon. Right. I really don't buy it. I really don't. I didn't know of Balenciaga. Apparently, Balenciaga is like a really, really top. Uh, Apparently, Balenciaga is like a really, really top label. Created a long time ago. It's a luxurious label. Sometimes you make something now. It's like books. It's like Shawshank Redemption, like a good movie. You can create something cool, and it's like Game of Thrones. I've been watching Game of Thrones again. Right? You write the books. You are George R. R. Martin. Nobody buys them. A few people buy them. Nerds buy them. Oh, it develops a cult following, and this takes decades. All of a sudden, George R. R. Martin is an old man. All of a sudden, everybody thinks it's so cool, right? We just ran into Game of Thrones. Wow, it's big, big, big show, big, huge, monstrous success, right? This thing was created a long time ago, and when he was writing it, did it seem like a huge success? So some of these things, I think Jordan Peterson said it about his videos. He put up a couple of his lectures online on YouTube and went on about his life. Like a few months later, a couple of thousands of views. A couple of years later, hundreds of thousands. Like, oh, okay, millions of views. Wow, there's something there, right? Don't try to front, don't try to pretend. Just put it out there, put it out there, put it out there. If it's useful, great. If it's not useful, then great as well because you found something that is not useful. Discard it. On to the next one. All of this is just par for the course. It's necessary things, right? As you meander around, as you find your way around, I'm convinced of it. I'm utterly, utterly convinced of it, right? That every single thing is a data point, it's a data entry. Okay, they don't like this. Okay, they liked that. Oh, okay, they don't like this. All right, on to the next one. All right, you might be riding, but you're not the wave. Yeah, obviously, obviously. So I just don't get it. Yo, human being, please hit up my email. I don't know if you have Zoom. Uh, we are gonna, we have to schedule uh, a podcast. Please hit me up on my email. I'd love to put a face behind the concepts. Right. So uh, I'm looking at all these things from that point of view nowadays. I'm looking at all these things. These are just interesting little things. Interesting, fascinating times we live in. I don't think I would have survived the Stone Age, the Iron Age, Agrarian Age. I don't think so. To be some peasant in a king's realm, right? I like Game of Thrones. I like all these old movies, right? But put me in 1901, 1850, 17. Oh my goodness. No way. No way. This is a great time to be alive. Don't you dare try to convince me otherwise. It's a fantastic time. Either way, you have nothing to, you can't change it, right? It's a fantastic time to be alive. If you don't feel that way right now, wait till tomorrow and the next day and the other day, right? They were talking about how in America right now, gun violence is at an all time high. You know, all these atrocities, racism, oppression, all these things. It's like, okay, you don't want to be alive in this time. Go back then. Go back to a time when a tyrant, a king could just come to your house, take anything and everything that you own. Yeah, go there. See if you won't miss this time. These are all mental tricks, man. People are trying to convince you that things aren't the way they are, right? It sucks. Fine. It can get better. Fine. But don't try to convince me that it's all doom and gloom, right? Don't end your life. Don't do all those funny things. Don't. Wait for tomorrow, then the next day. People don't give surviving nearly as much credit as it deserves. Hashtag thriving, hashtag goals, hashtag whatever. Let go of all that rubbish. Sometimes you just need to make it to tomorrow. Sometimes you just need to make it to the next month, to the next paycheck. right? Sometimes you need to make it to the next paycheck for a year or two, right? And then things start opening up for you. Surviving is crucial. Survival of the fittest is a really crucial point of view. It's a great revelation. You need to survive before you thrive. So all this business of overnight success, lottery winners, right? It's cool, it's nice. My friend says nice things are nice, but I love the kind of success that is replicable. I love it, right? I love the way 50 Cent says you can drop him Kula Ramasa anywhere in the world and he can be himself. Jay-Z says he walks into every room as himself. He doesn't cow, kowtow? How'd you say that? Human being, how'd you say that? He doesn't bend, doesn't do anything for anybody, right? So please, my friends, don't get sucked into kowtow. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. My English teacher from back in the day would be livid. You don't know kowtow, really embarrassing. So I think it's a trick. It's the nature of the times we're in. In order for me to sell you audio is in the building, in order for me to sell you all kinds of things, I need to tell you that the things that you have suck or you don't have this thing. You need it to be the cool kid. You need this. No, no, kowtow. Yeah, I had a live stream yesterday. I don't know what happened. Sometimes my internet gives me problems. Right. So that's like one of my biggest lessons that I can share with you. Right. That you are enough. You've always been enough. You are always going to be enough. And just be yourself. Clouthy, oh my goodness. I'm already so happy to see Clouthy. What's up, Clouthy? How many subs? How many subs do you have, Clouthy? So the idea then is what's up, audio sound streams? How many subs so far? Right. The idea is what you have is enough. Share it with the world. Clouthy, you got 10. Remember when you had zero zilch? Do you remember when you had one? Right? Four. Maleeves 207 30. Ooh, how long have you been uploading? Enjoy the journey. Remember when you had zero subs? Remember when you had two subs? Right? So yeah, I understand the kind of society we live in. Right? You need the latest shirt, been uploading since March. Whoa. March, April, May, June. Whoa. You're on a roll. Double the effort, my friend. You double the effort, you double 30. After that, you double that effort. Right? Exponential growth. Exponential growth. So my point there is don't act from a point of fear, of a point of insecurity, right? Don't act from a point of view of you are not enough. Please understand that what you have is valuable. Whatever you've gone through, whatever you are yet to go through, whatever it is that's going on in your mind, it's valuable. Put it out there. Let us hear it. If you're just a kid from some obscure little town, from a tough family, or just from a normal family, okay background, tell us, right? We want to be normal like you, right? Everybody has been striving to be the normal kid. What will other kids say? What will the normal folks say? Let's hear what the normal folks are saying. If you are from tough background, put it out there. Like it's cathartic. It's Damala Rocks. What's up? How many subs, Damala Rocks? Okay. So I believe I've made you have zero. Oh, 34 subs. Do you remember when you had zero subs? How long have you been uploading? Do you remember when you had one sub? Only one sub. I bet it was happy. You were happy to move from zero to one and to double figures to 10. We should celebrate. Smell the roses, is what I'm telling these folks. Right? Don't believe the hype that it sucks to have 34 subs. It does not suck. I used to be super shy, never got any friends, but now I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and making many friends. Yeah, that applies to me too, Laufey. That applies to me, right? Exactly. This is why I'm telling people like this is why I'm telling people that you are enough. You are always enough. You don't suck to have 10 subs or 50 subs or 100 subs. You are doing great. Don't even think otherwise. Okay, right? Keep going. You get stuck, fine. Figure out your way. Right? Learn, keep going. Right? Since last year, yeah. And you are getting out of your comfort zones. It's super cool. Right? So please enjoy it. Tell other people that have less subs than you how many subs you have, how long it has taken you. Do you know how many people are just starting out right now? There are people, plenty of people with zero subs. Plenty that would love to have one sub, 30 subs. Tell them how you got there. That's why I want you to document your journey. Make Saki videos, make good videos, make mediocre videos, make all types of videos. Just put the content out there so that when I start, when I have zero subs or when I'm thinking about starting, I don't know where to start. I hear somebody from Ukraine, from Africa, from Asia, from Afghanistan, China, wherever. When I hear somebody is making it, whoa, okay, somebody who looks like me, who thinks, oh, they're making it too. Let me do it, right? Fire does not burn itself, right? You don't know what you are. You don't know what you have, okay? It's only when you share it with us that we tell you, whoa, that spoke to me, that's useful to me. Whoa, that's really not useful to me, right? That sucks. Right. The cat next door, what's up? Bam! 385 subs for the cat next door. Bam! Right. How long have you been up for? Right. And do you remember when you had zero subs, when you had one sub, 10 subs, 100 subs? Just keep doubling your efforts. You'll get to 1,000 in no time. 10,000, 100,000. Easy. Yeah. Seth Gordon Magical. How many do you have right now? How long have you been uploading? You like watching my brain work? Uh, my ex doesn't. My ex says my brain is always on. She hates that. She hated that about me. That I'm always in my head, like thinking. How do I apply this? How do I 4 subs? Bam! Right? Take that. Now double the effort. You'll get to 802, and then double that. Exponential growth, baby. Bam, 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 bam. Right? But please share your journey with us, man. Tell us how you got there. Was it difficult? Be authentic. There are enough people out there. You don't need to floss to those kinds of people. You know how I remember this other movie. They say, what's that? I'm gonna fumble through the story. Right? You have the small Toyota, and you have like the nice Italian car, a big car, right? The maintenance on that big Italian car, big engine, it's terrible to take care of, right? It's terrible to maintain. Small Toyota is fine. Everything's fine. They, it's a likeness to women, right? When you see a nice girl passing through, you're like, whoa, what I would do to get a hold of you, like, whoa, right? And you make the mistake of getting a hold of one of those. Oh my god, the maintenance on that one's terrible, terrible, right? But if you get yourself, you wake up in the morning, you are girlless, uploading since 13, 14. Oh, okay, right. You wake up in the morning, you're like, if how many videos do you have, by the way, Seth Gordon? How many videos do you have? When you wake up or when you're growing up and you're thinking, you know what? When I grow up, I want a girl that's like this, good looking, good family, values, good this, good that, all these things, right? And then a terrible girl with a terrible attitude, dressed in a spectacular way, passes through. You're like, oh my God, let me leave whatever it is that I was thinking. Let me go after this one. Good for you. See what happens, right? You wake up in the morning, you go to the shop, you want to buy the regular sized car within budget. You can maintain it, you can do everything. When you get there, you get distracted by the nice car, kind of out of your budget. You need to be stretching towards it. Right? Right then and there, your life changes. You don't need those kind of subscribers on your channel. Don't try to impress people. Don't try to do things that are out of the ordinary for you. Go at it. There are enough people out there for you on your zone, on your, I don't want to say level. I don't like saying that word, right? Take them along with you, right? People who are into phoniness, who are into all those things, you know, let them hang with each other there, right? Go after the real. Okay. Cat Next Door. Also been uploading since 2019. I think 700 vids. Damn. What do you upload about Cat Next Door? That's a lot. Are you consistent? That's a lot, actually. And so don't try to cater to them kind of folks, my friend. Don't try to cater to them kind of folks. Just document your 205 videos, 205 videos. Some of these people who come here who are thinking of starting uh, on YouTube that journey, some people who have less subs than you, Seth Gordon, right? It's data for them, right? They can go to your channel, check it out, and it informs their processes, their minds, you know. They might not just take your journey exactly as you took it, but it informs what they do next. You know the whole thing about reading newspapers, right? When you read newspapers, you are misinformed. When you don't read newspapers, you are uninformed. Then what do you do? Right? What do you do? I like Roblox Gacha Life. I can't. I guess I've been doing that for years. Roblox was today. It was today. Oh, okay. Do the things that are delightful to you and become delightful to others. Be interested and thus interesting. Spidey Freak is in the building. What's up? I love human being. This is why I like people like human being. I listen to what's this guy's name? The adult in the room, the guy the Boys hired, Eric Schmidt. Thank you so much, Spidey. How many subs do you have? How long have you been uploading? Eric Schmidt, when he used to work for HP, high level executive, the when Google was starting up, they hired him to be the adult in the room, and he really did a lot, shaped the company before handing the reins over to us, the guy. There's what's his name? The guy from Europe. What's his name? I'll remember. I love the Google story. I'm so sorry. I'm fumbling. Um. Anyway, the story is about Eric Schmidt, right? So when he was complimenting the founders of Google, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Larry Page is the top guy right now. Eric Schmidt gave the reins over to Larry Page. He said sometimes it's I'm drawing blanks to work with people who have such clarity of thought, clarity of vision, right? Everybody has been bowing to the Google boys, geniuses, whatever, amazing, all these verbs, all these words. But what Eric said is like these guys see clearly. So sometimes I say something, it takes me 100 words, and you talk to a human being, it takes him like 10 words. You're like, whoa, did you just say what I was saying, but better? Right? Comedians call it economy of words. There's the setup, punchline, economy of words. I love people who are like that. How long have you been uploading Spidey Freak? Right? The cat next door. Remembering people were using me for stuff because I now I was at 100 serves. It's been 2 months. Oh, that's so cool. But you need consistency, my friend. Only 3 vids in 2 months. You need like more and more. Can't you see? Like people have hundreds of uploads, hundreds, right? If you if 3 vids get you six, how about 100 vids? Right? Put it out there, man. Put it out there. We need more guys out there just sharing their content, sharing their thoughts. Get out there, get after it, right? And go ahead, people. Watch my channel. I talk all the answers. I get busy with school and I have exams, but you're right. Yeah. Don't don't even think about always making the perfect video. Yeah, you have to try to make it as good as you can in the time that you have. Just make a video going to school, in between classes, having lunch, having a good conversation. Make a video of, oh, this is a funny joke I heard today. Make all kinds of videos, all kinds. We just need each other, right? I One of the reasons why I kind of broke things off with my ex-girlfriend was I didn't believe she had what it took to put the fire under me. Why am I doing this like I'm a smoker? Right? I don't even smoke. Good point. Thanks for the advice. Yeah. One of the things that, one of the reasons, the main reasons why I broke up with her was I didn't see her keeping me on the straight and narrow. Like, I do believe I need somebody that will keep me honest and keep me going. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I'm like, can't do this today. I need somebody to help me there when I need it, and I don't know I need it, especially then, right? But I'm evolving, and I think this platform is helping. I'm evolving my thoughts into that teacher student relationship thing, that for you to get the best out of your student as a teacher, you need to be, you need to do, put everything that's inside of that student. Hopefully, they'll you'll get the best out of them. They'll produce. So I think I'm going to try to apply that to my love life, to everything around myself. That for me to get the best out of my friendship with Seth, Spidey, human being, everybody, my relationship with my girlfriend, my family, is for me to give them the best that I could possibly have at the time. Whatever they give me is a function of what I gave them on some level. At least it takes the ball from them to me, right? And whatever happens, I'll be content in knowing that I gave that my best. So all this thing of, you know, doubting if your other partner is the right partner for you. Charlie Munger said it best. He says, for you to have great partners. He was talking about business partners. Yeah, somebody else will answer. I'm fine. I'm talking to my friends here. Charlie Munger said, for you to have great business partners in life, you need to deserve them. And the way you deserve them is by yourself being a great partner. You might run into terrible partners along the way, but along the way, somehow, somewhere, we will find each other. I have to believe that, right? I have to believe that somewhere, somehow, we'll find each other. So be great. That's why I've been saying be nice to people. I'm trying to look for an outfit on Roblox. It's so hard to find one. Right? Spidey Freak. It's my pleasure. But um I hope you get what I mean. I hope you get what I mean, though. That take the ball from the other side of the court, bring it to yourself. What can you do to make this situation better? You're already improving over the first year. Your speech patterns are becoming your own, and you're thinking so much. You've been around for the journey. You've been around human beings. You know exactly what I'm talking about, and I see it in my everyday life, right? The way I talk to people, the way it's like a comedian. I hear comedians before we see the whole 1 hour Netflix special. I don't know about that. I love being a private citizen. Public figures need to contort and bend their principles. It's a terrible job to be a public figure, to be likable in order to do your job, right? It's terrible. It's terrible. So, as I was saying, like, yeah, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I think Barack Obama is saying that more and more talented people are going out of politics or are not even interested in coming into politics because of the nature of the political landscape, right? Which in itself produces a problem because people who play dirty deliberately muddy the waters so that other people don't come in to come clean it up. So they win. If you don't want them to win, you actually need to. It's like this terrible, terrible situation. But yeah, anyway, I'm like a comedian in that way. Comedians go from club to club to club, perfecting their act, perfecting. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Is this funny? What do you guys think? Is this funny? Go to club, and then they take the top worked and they film it and give it to Netflix or HBO. So even on YouTube, whatever it is that you are uploading, don't try to spend 100 hours making a 5 minute video. Yeah, you can, but you can also there's that way of doing things, and there's another way of doing things as well. You can just keep. Okay, guys, this is what I'm thinking. What do you think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay, so this doesn't work, or it's not funny. Oh, okay, that informs you. Go away, come back then. Okay, what do you think about this other thing? All right. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That okay, keep going like that. So I think I like that model more. Before we get to a point where I make tight videos, 5 minute, 10 minute videos, giving you everything in that 10 minute. I like making these live streams. Like, okay, this is what's happening. What do you think of 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, okay. And then I go through it with you guys. I'm okay, and it's all pixels, pixels, and I try to see what picture is there, right? So enjoy the journey, man. Enjoy the journey. Whether it takes you a day, a week, a month, a year, enjoy it, right? Enjoy it. And in 200 years, it all won't matter anyway. You used to be a guy on YouTube. So what? In 1,000 years, I I have a thing about that though. I think, are we the first generation that, are we part of the first generation that will, our our descendants will see a lot of things about us. Like I really didn't know what my grandfather did. Any other questions? I was born in a small country. A lot of people know here. Small country in Southern Africa called Botswana. Anyway, like I'm saying, let me finish the story. I don't know what my channel got raided days ago because of a rich cat. Oregon. The Oregon Trail, so I've gotten. So My grandfather, my great grandfather, my grandmother. You hear these stories of her life. I used to be a smart kid. Really, grandma? Were you really smart? Like, yeah, I was the brightest in class. Like, what evidence do you have? Okay, Grams, you maybe, right? I love that pig, right? But we are part of the first generation that maybe my children or my grandchildren will be able to go onto my Facebook and see how many times I lied to girls. Yo, girl, come over tonight. Oh, hey, I'm your best friend, and I'm telling 10 other people I'm your best friend. You know, it's all here on the internet. So maybe you shouldn't lie, right? It's a terrible idea to lie. Maybe you should just be open, like, okay, because people are going to come after us and they're going to see everything that you're writing on Instagram. Everything is just there out in the open, right? And I think we are the first people that that is possible, right? Like, oh, my grandfather was on Instagram liking pictures of girls with big butts. Like, what was wrong with this guy? Don't be that guy. Well, maybe you be that guy if you want, but be aware that that's going to happen, and we are the first people that that's going to happen to. I haven't got any social media, only Reddit, Discord, and YouTube. I'm going to San Fran next year. Yeah, and it's all interesting. I often tell my friends that it's interesting. In my short life, my grandfather died in his 90s. In my short life, I think I've seen more beautiful women in a very short time on Instagram, in a month on Instagram than my grandfather did his entire life. It's like, what? How is this even possible? But this is the kind of lives that the way life has changed. So don't you dare believe anybody that this is the suckiest time to live. It's terrible. It's horrible. Yeah, every time, every era has its ups, downs. And please be cognizant of that. It's a great time also to be alive. Excited in my head, but I'm still seeing that today. The cat next door. Yeah, I think they say what? They say lies have short legs. I don't know. I think lies do more damage than we are aware of. 50 Cent famously said, uh, the robber steals his salary, but a liar steals his reality. Something like that. He doesn't like liars because they steal his reality. Don't distort reality. Right? It is what it is. Life can be terrible, can be dark, can be beautiful. It can be all things at once. It can be none of the things. For Socrates, what we think we know is really abstraction. Truth is pretty much unreachable. So we bear the responsibility of honesty and communication. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I do love Socrates, right? I love Socrates, Rene Descartes, Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am, right? I love all these things. My friend told me I need to learn how to type, even know how to spell vocabulary. So all these things are interesting. Um, Charlie Munger famously said, "If only crooks knew how much money they could be making legitimately. There's so much money you are leaving on the table, and you are going to so much trouble, risking so much, going after illicit gains. Go through the honest channels. Give it a go. right? Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal. Son, father, tell me what is a solar eclipse. Father, no, son. Son, why? No, son. Right? I have to go. It's 11:23 p.m. Okay, Spidey Freak, you're awesome. Please come back. Please come back. Yeah. So in a roundabout way is toodles. In a roundabout way, I say this to you. I've been saying it to my friends. I had a very long conversation with a friend of mine earlier that all these seemingly unrelated subjects, unrelated informations, information that I've been gathering over the years. It's like at school when you have science, English, history, that they seem so unrelated. I'm at an age, I'm at a stage where I'm finally finding linkages to geography, biology. Oh, okay, this is related. Oh, okay. And I'm tapping into the wealth of knowledge that I've been amassing all these years, right? It's kind of cool. It's starting to serve me, right? When I'm encountering obstacles, I find myself now applying. I think that's a trick. That's the trick. I need to find a good inflow rate of info. I need to gather those experiences, gather data, and I need to. It's a neck. Buffett calls it a neck. KNACK. Right? When he's presented with an opportunity, you don't. It's not the time to go study up and stuff like that. It's like, does it pass through the tests in your head? Like, is it like this? Is it like that? Oh, okay, it passes. Then you act. That's why they say for people who know what they're doing, they don't need to necessarily have a diversified portfolio. If you are in charge and you know what you're doing, you can concentrate your portfolio. You don't need to be sold on diversified portfolios or anything. You know what's happening. I think Elon Musk is much the same way. His eggs are in one basket, even though he's doing so many things. But he's in charge and he influences those baskets and he knows what's happening. So he doesn't need 10% in real estate, 10% in gold, 10% in this and that. So you have to develop a knack to use the information that you already have, which links to what I was kind of telling you that you're already enough. Look back into what you gathered, see what you can do with it. You develop that muscle to be able to use what you have. Don't always try to get what they say is the end thing or whatever. I left my cat with the TV on. Fed pig. Father walks downstairs. Son walks upstairs. Well, the stairs isn't gonna respond. What's up to you? Right. So I don't know. I don't have abs. I think I'm gonna start uh putting up workout videos. Maybe you guys can keep me honest. I want to have abs in my life. Like I want to be shredded. I think when I'm all by myself, I'll probably have a donut and sit down and watch Game of Thrones or something. The old fish passes by two younger fish. How's the water? A few moments pass, and one of the younger fish looks at the other and says, "What the hell is water?" Yeah, yeah, we don't know. There, there are those episodes of Boondocks to know what you don't know what you don't know, known knowns, known unknowns, and known unknown, huh? Known knowns, known unknowns, unknown unknowns. Yeah, those were the trouble ones. You know what you know what you don't know. Do you know what you cannot know? Human being is philosophical with it, super duper philosophical with it, right? So yeah, I look, I look Samuel Jackson. Yeah, Boondocks, right? Oh my goodness. No knowns, no unknowns. I Boondocks is hilarious. That's a no no. No, unknown. So I kind of do that. Right? I I love Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is a contrarian. I think listening to people like Peter Thiel when I was in varsity kind of has influenced me to wire my mind to be a bit of a contrarian. Whatever it is that you're saying, my mind starts thinking like poking holes into some something that you're saying. Like, is that really right? Okay, maybe I can see how that fits there, but could it fit there? I don't think so. Right. So, in terms of just verbal discourse, we can have a good back and forth, but my girlfriend didn't like it. Like, what are you doing? Why are you saying that? Why women having them is a problem, not having them is a problem. What do you do? Right? So I like the contrarian aspects of things. It serves me so well, right? Peter Thiel was talking about uh, philanthropy and how, when a charitable organization will call you up. Hey, Fed Pig. Hey, Cat Next Door. Hey, human being. Hey, whoever. Like, can you please donate $10 to our organization? You'll be helping save children, whatever, address leprosy. There was rules of engagement. Somebody was mouthing literacy. And apparently, there's a very, very bad relationship between the guy asking for donations. Thank you, Spideys. Thank you so much. There's a very terrible relationship between the guy asking for the donation and the guy giving the donation. You still need me, but in your mind, Brandy is bad. But in your mind, you need to tell me something even more devastating than the last time. You need to make me feel even donation. So there's this whole thing, rigmarole. I'm very sorry for using the word rigmarole. I'm not that kind of guy. I promise. It's an old